In the world of high-stakes business, Elias was a king. He lived his life in the fast lane, measured by profit margins and the roar of his luxury sedan. But one afternoon, a simple stop for tea changed the trajectory of his life forever. He pulled over at a dusty roadside stall. There, amidst the swirl of heat and gravel, he saw him, an old man, his back slightly bent, meticulously wiping down the wooden tables. Every movement was slow, deliberate, and strangely peaceful. Elias watched him for a moment. He couldn't help but feel a flicker of pity. Here was a man who should be resting in the twilight of his life, yet he was scrubbing grease off cheap wood. Curiosity got the better of him. "Old man," Elias called out, "why do you still work at this age? Haven't you earned the right to sit down?" The old man didn't stop his work. He looked up, a gentle smile crinkling the corners of his eyes. "Sir," he replied, "I work because this movement keeps me alive. There is a difference between truly living and just breathing." Elias felt a surge of charity. He pulled a $5 bill from his wallet, a trifle to him, and held it out. "Take this," Elias said, "a gift. Take the rest of the day off." But the old man's hand stayed by his side. The air grew still. "I cannot take that, sir," the old man said firmly. Elias was stunned. "It's a gift. Why would you refuse it?" The old man stood tall. "Because money without effort is a hollow weight. If you wish to give me $5, then give me work worth $5. To humor him, Elias pointed to his car, covered in the dust of the long road. "Fine. Wash my car." For the next 30 minutes, Elias watched a masterclass in dignity. The old man didn't rush. He polished the chrome until it mirrored the sun. He scrubbed the tires until they were deep, ink black. When he finished, he wiped his brow and held out his hand. Elias handed him the $5. This time, the old man took it, not with a bow, but with a look of immense pride. Before Elias pulled away, the old man leaned toward the window. "Remember this, young man," he whispered. "Never feel small doing honest work. Feel small only when you stop trying." Years passed. The memory of the tea stall faded into the background of Elias's busy life, until the empire crumbled. A bad market, a betrayal, a total collapse. Elias lost the car, the office, and the prestige. He found himself sitting in a dark room, staring at his empty hands, paralyzed by the shame of his failure. He felt small. He felt worthless. But then, like a ghost in the silence, he heard that voice again. "Feel small only when you stop trying." Elias didn't wait for a miracle. He went out the next day and took the only job he could find, sweeping floors. He did it with his head held high. He took small jobs, then bigger ones. He rebuilt his life, brick by honest brick. He realized that the $5 he gave the old man wasn't a payment for a car wash. It was the tuition for the greatest lesson he would ever learn. Success isn't about where you sit. It's about the pride you take in the climb.